Welcome, dude.
What's happening? Good to be here, dude.
Where?
It's surreal, dude. I'm stoked you're doing something, you know?
Welcome to the name we just decided 5 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago. Parma Deux. Welcome to the Parma Deux Podcast.
It's good to be here, dude. It's good to be at Parma.
Did you surf today?
Nah, I didn't, dude. And I'm pretty bummed about it. But
Did you go out, check it out?
I made a solid mission, bro. I cycled, checked the waves, went where like I can't drive because I don't have that pass, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, dude, no waves, but it's how it works.
So you cycled all the way from Summerstrand to that spot with the lookout point. What do they call that spot?
Like paddies, dude. But yeah, pretty much just missioned there because the wind was like all the wrong way and there's no swell. Yeah.
Okay. The surfing thing has really consumed you, no?
Yeah, dude. I think it's my personality, dude. I tend to, if I do something, I get like mad into it. So I gotta like be doing it. It's a gift and a curse, dude. I also just hate being the guy who's like not good at something, dude. You know, when you pull up to something, like whether it be skating, and then everyone's like, oh, it's that guy who's not that good and he's pretty annoying and he sucks, dude. So I just can't handle it, dude. I don't know.
I don't think you are. Are you worried about that?
I don't really care that much, but I just don't want to be like bad at things. I don't know.
I don't know if you should fucking say that. You're pretty good at everything I've seen.
Nah, dude. Anything that I have been good at, like, is probably because I wasn't good at it, and then I just got like hooked on it and into it, dude. I don't know. It's like
perseverance.
Yeah, and little breakthroughs like makes you feel like you're winning in something at least, and it's like, I don't know, maybe I wasn't winning in a lot of areas, like academics or whatever, dude. So I'll just hit up like something that actually means nothing.
Yes, dude, I struggle with academics, dude. What a fucking amazing challenge. But just before we head over to the academics, tell me about your prospect to start shaping surfboards, dude.
Oh, dude, I don't even know if I should talk about that because
you gotta dedicate now, dude.
Now I have to follow through with it. I don't know. I'm trying to shape a board for the summer, and like talking to people, it feels like I've bitten off more than I can chew. But I'm also like aware of the fact that like, if you're gonna do something, you're gonna be in the deep end like at least once or twice, and like if you never do that, you're never gonna get it done.
Dude.
So yeah.
So what's the like particulars with shaping this board? Do you have to buy, like, where do you start? I mean, do you have to go? Is there a shop that sells the material they use for these boards? Do you order it online? And then once you receive it, are you going to shape that thing by hand, or what's the plan?
Yeah, dude. I'm going to cup that thing by hand, bro. I'm going to use a planer, dude. I'm a bit like... and I've never used a planer in my life, dude. The other thing... So
what the fuck's a planer?
Dude, it's like... I don't actually know. I don't know. I think it's like a woodworking tool.
But is it the hand one?
It's like... It's not an electric drill, but it's like a power tool, bro. That's what they're calling it, dude.
Okay.
And
I think I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it takes off like 2 millimeters at a time. So I'm gonna just do that to the foam. But it's also like, dude, I don't really do the style of surfing that I'm shaping for. I'm shaping like a log, which is like a longboard. But usually I'm like on a shortboard. So I know like, I feel like I could probably shape a shortboard because I have like some knowledge of like what makes a good shortboard, but like I don't really log, but it's the summer coming up and I know there's not going to be waves to shortboard. So I'm just like on my own mission trying to make a log, and I don't think I would buy one because like I can't really justify it. So I just figured if there's any time to shape a board, just shape your own log.
It's a flippin' amazing project to do. And I'm just wondering now, are you with the longboarding thing, is that something specific to the East Coast? Is the East Coast more prone, or probably is Port Elizabeth more prone to be a more logging community, more like a longboard community?
I don't know. There's a lot going on like everywhere.
Yeah.
Everyone is kind of doing their own versions of surfing, like logging, and I think and shortboarding and like people riding like alternative surf craft. So there's a bit of everything going on everywhere, as far as I know. But yeah, dude, living in PE, you don't get a lot of waves, so it does it does make sense to log. But
Dude, I hate it. It's fucking hard work out here.
It's gnarly, dude. But it's like, yeah, and also like I'm like, bro, I don't know. My whole life, like I've been skating basically, so it's been like a thing of like, okay, like how gnarly can I do this? Like, okay, I can kickflip now. What's the most stairs I can do, you know, or like kickflip? And now it's like I'm gonna try out this logging thing, which is a bit more relaxed, dude. And I don't know, dude. I'm gonna figure it out, dude. I'm gonna see if it suits me and if I'm stoked on it. But it's a cool project, you know.
My like good friend Dean Simpson, who you know as well,
Pop, dude, yeah,
fucking legend.
Yeah, for real.
Like we always have this debate about the impact, the difference, like the impact skating has on the body and the impact that surfing has on the body. And the one thing that is clear is that I think surfing might be something you can do in the long run, where maybe with skating, and it's not with everybody, it's not the situation with everybody, but I think we have like maybe like a set time for skating, maybe
like a
only
shelf life, like a window.
Especially if you overdid it when you were younger, you know.
You know I overdid it.
Yeah, and if you went through like a few surgeries and stuff, fucking, you're gonna call it eventually, dude, with skating and stuff. But with surfing, it seems to be more like something that you can do in the long run. But surfing is super dedication. Like I have tried surfing, and it's something that you watch from the side and you think it's something that's super fucking easy. Yeah. And then you go in you make the mistake of going in with Dean Simpson, who's like this world-class fucking longboarding, king of cobbles surfer. Yeah. And this homie is so comfortable out there. He's he can read all the situation, he can read the ocean. He knows exactly where to be at what time. They know what to look for in the waves. And I'm just trying to like paddle, dude. I'm trying to fucking not die out there.
And that's like a good example of the deep end, dude. Like I went through that thing too, you know. Like I still think I'm a skater. I don't know what I am, dude. I'm doing a bit of everything, I guess, dude. So I wouldn't like classify myself as a surfer or a skater. I don't even like to claim that I'm like a surfer, dude, because I don't feel like a surfer, you know, like.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah. I think like maybe to me, it feels like you're still a skater. Like I know you're into the surfing thing, but I know also that you're super educated in like skateboarding.
Yeah, I love it, dude.
Money. The one thing I want to ask you about is like the studies. Like one thing me and you have in common is that we're both going through like a hectic period in our life where we are fucking still studying. So just tell me like what are you studying?
I'm studying graphic design, which is already like some people may say is not really studying anyways. Well, like people have their opinions about it. They're like,
what do you mean?
You just draw pictures the whole day, bro. That's so cool, you know. And now I have to write like I was like, okay, cool, some pictures, bro. And now I'm writing like a 10,000 word thesis or like research paper.
So is that when like I phone you to hear what's up? Is that what you're technically busy with now,
like
doing your thesis? Yeah. And you're like in the you're on the honors like part of your studies now. Doing honors for graphic design. Yeah. What's your thesis on?
Dude, that has been the biggest mission, dog, and that's the problem because, dude,
it must be hectic deciding what I guess you have to bring up a topic. You have to say what it's about.
Yeah, and it's like, dude,
how's that going?
So it's not going well, bro. I'll tell you straight up, dude. My perspective on graphic design, on design in general, is it's a problem-solving technique, bro. So now I'm studying graphic design, and you've asked me to solve a problem, but you haven't given me a problem, dude. And like, you know what I mean? So like, how do I solve this problem that I don't know what exists? And it's like, oh, just generate like a research question. And I'm like, dude, how do I know a question that I don't know the answer to? If I knew a question that I didn't know the answer to, I would just find it out, dude.
But isn't that like, I mean, my girlfriend studied architecture, and one thing I picked up, and I think maybe in sound engineering as well, Steezy, like, and with graphic design too, is that it is an opinion-based course, right? Where the lecturer or the person that has to grade you or mark you or whatever, is like assessing you on an opinion, you know. And if he doesn't like the opinion, that counts against you. Is that the case in like?
I think it
graphic design.
It can come into play, I guess, because I mean everyone has their personal taste and what they think is good, and you know, especially with aesthetics, because there's no numbers to it. Well, I mean that's argued, but there's no like, it's all like taste based, and there's no like way of saying, okay, this is a like 5 out of 10 design, like what, like you're not using formulas to get to these outcomes, you know. Exactly, people have their own like design process.
Has that counted against you while studying? I mean, like, I know, like, for now, you've told me that you are struggling with the thesis topic, and that the homie assessing the thing has given you feedback that you should think of something else, change it, or what's the scenario?
You know what, dude, like, a lot of, I don't know, I don't want to say, like, too many gnarly things, incriminate anyone, but, like, excuse me, I don't dig to feel like the victim, bro. You know, like if somebody tells me, okay, dude, this is not working, then I'm gonna be like, okay, like whatever, dude, it's not working. I'll take the L and let's work. Like I'm not gonna be like, oh, like you just using your taste against me, dude, or whatever. You know, like. So I just try to make it happen. You know.
It's just interesting to me that it seems like in a course like graphic design, a homie like that should be encouraging you to like do stuff that maybe sometimes a little bit outside the realm of what he's used to, but maybe it's good encouraging them. It's just strange, dude. Like I know when my girlfriend studied architecture, I picked up that a lot of the kids that were studying at that time was getting like assessed. Obviously the people assessing them are super experienced, but they were getting assessed sometimes on an opinion. And my personality just fucking struggles accepting that sometimes. And I find it interesting in courses like for example, your graphic design, that you guys are getting judged on a criteria like that. Are you like with studying, right? We have this challenge of sitting your ass down and actually writing
it's a challenge, bro.
And I struggle with that as well, and I have like different methods, but I seem to be super ineffective with studying. Like, what is your experience with studying?
Dude, I don't know. If someone tells me to do something, I'll try not to do it. Like that's maybe a reflex, bro. That's an unhealthy reflex, you know. But like, if I look at things that I've been into, like skating, surfing, cycling, I've studied those things, bro. Like, to the point where it's like I know some things and I'm like stoked that I know these things because it's helping me, bro. And it's like, I don't know, dude, I'm just in this phase, and it just feels like it's like sit down and read, dude. I don't know, like I read a book recently which was a surprise to me because I didn't really read books. Like as a kid I would just read like magazines because like there's no cool books about like skating or surfing really.
Exactly. And like I found like even if there are books about skating and surfing, it's not necessarily
it's kind of lame.
What are you reading at the moment?
I read On the Road by Jack Kerouac, and that was pretty cool. It kind of made me feel like I should just leave and hit the road. So I don't know,
what's what is he like hitting the road? Is he traveling? Like, what's the book about?
It's like, so it's in the 50s, and it's basically, I guess, like his journal. Well, it's not his journal, but like it's his life. I'm not really too clued up on books. Like, is this an autobiography? I don't know. No, it's not an autobiography, I don't think. But like, I don't know, dude. But yeah, they just like live a whole nother life, dude. And that stuff really interests me. Like to see people that aren't stoked on a 9 to 5, and they're just like, you know what, dude? Like, I don't actually belong anywhere. Like, let me just hit the road and like have a good time on it. And see what comes of it. I respect it, dude. Like, I respect those people, and I wish I was
Mad
like that.
Yeah.
But it seems,
it's a big decision to make. It's definitely a lifestyle that deserves dedication. I mean, it's a scary lifestyle too. It comes with a lot of positives. I think, I must be honest, I think it comes with more positives than negatives. But I think a lifestyle like that really, you got to know what you're doing, and you got to be streetwise in some situations. And like, there will be times where you're like, I don't know what this homie was doing, hitchhiking or traveling or walking or cycling, but there would be times where you have to make a call, like, where am I going to get food from? You know?
Dude, yeah. But it is also the 50s. So I think everything's changed, you know, like you can't really hitchhike around anymore.
Yeah, that's very true. The times have flipping changed. I always wonder about the 50s and like earlier years. I wonder what nature would have looked like in those years. I wonder if there was also a lot of destruction like there is now, or was it like a more like nature rich like environment. Well, Steezy, how's your beer, dude? Money?
We cool, dude. We chill.
Yeah, dude. I'm switching over to this chillers.
Yeah, the one thing I will say, going back to graphic design, is I find it like really limiting, dude. And it's super frustrating, bro. Like the other day, we had this thing we had to do. We were making like this gnarly like sculpture thing to incorporate, I don't want to go too much into it, but basically we needed to cut some wood with a circular saw, a jigsaw, and these dudes were like, nah, you study graphic design, like we don't want to let you use this thing. And I was like, bro, like, I mean, I just kept to myself, and I was like, whatever, this is a classic situation where like the sculpture dudes are like, oh, like we sculpture dudes. I don't know, no shade or whatever, but it's just frustrating.
You were just saying, you know? Like the limiting factors of graphic design.
And being like a practical guy and a guy that like likes to work with his hands, dude. And also like even how I got onto doing graphic design, studying graphic design, is because of like the Bauhaus, which is like a German art school. And they just incorporated like pretty much all mediums of art and design, like jewelry making, all that sort of stuff, like just brought it in together. And because dude, not every solution is going to be a logo or a business card on paper. It's like, you know what I'm saying? And I like to problem solve, dude. So yeah, it's super frustrating. It's almost like a slap in the face to be like, oh, you just use a computer, bro, you know? So
exactly.
Yeah.
But I guess that's the common misconception with different careers, is that the outside people always have a perspective of what you are doing, you know?
Yeah.
And then there's very few people that really have a good understanding of what you are really doing and what you are really trying to head forward to, that you really want to do. I think it's super cool that you are able to be creative in that sense. I can see how you can find it frustrating sometimes though as well. Manas, the skating, dude, big part of our life.
Big topic, bro. Yeah.
Big topic. Steven would agree. Mm-hmm. Definitely a big topic. So we've seen like a DIY movement in recent years where I guess it's always been like a skater mentality where we take situations into our own hands.
Yeah.
And you recognize a spot, you recognize that there's potential, and then either you depend on somebody else to make something happen there, or you fucking do it yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
And that brings me to the GX69.
Oh,
dog.
dude. Yeah. That's I can't help smiling about that. Like if you see me now.
The GX69. Dude, I'm going to switch out my chair, yeah?
That thing is creaking, bro.
And it's squeaking on me, dog.
But I'll get into it.
Yeah. Tell me about that thing, dude.
GX69, bro. That is me and my homie Liam in high school, actually.
Yeah.
I think it was grade 10 or grade 9, and like we saw I think it's Strongest of the Strange. I don't know if it's that one, but one of Pontus's films. And in the beginning of the film, he tells you how to mix concrete and make your own skate thing, bro. And I'm looking around, dude, and I'm not seeing any skaters doing this, bro. And I'm like, this fucking thing tells you how to mix concrete, bro, and you're not doing anything, dog.
Yeah.
Of course, bro, Liam and I get so stoked on this thing. We don't even pay attention to how to like mix this concrete, bro. We just decide at school, fuck it, dude, let's do this. Like, we finish school, go home, and I'm just like, dude, you have some, or like we discussed this, bro. And he's like, yeah, I have some crete, like, whatever, dude, let's make it happen, bro. We go home from school, we have all of this stuff like pre-packed, we mission, bro, like to this place that's not even that, like this is the first thing, this isn't even GX69, this is just the origin. And bro, we just hit up this thing, dude, and it's not even concrete, dude, it's like towel, I don't know what you even call it, it's like towel stuff, like to stick towels, it's like, I don't know what you call that stuff, bro, but whatever.
Yeah.
It's not concrete. It's not as strong or whatever, bro. We are mixing up this concrete, dude. Within like 10 minutes, we like slapping this thing on the wall, trying to build this thing, bro. This thing looks like a McFlurry, dude. It's just like cruising down this thing. Like, cause we're trying to build like a wall, right, against a wall. But meanwhile, dude, like all these teachers from our school are like driving past and we're just trying to mission and do this thing, bro. Obviously...
Yeah, I mean the GX69 is in a flippin' very obvious spot. It's like a pretty gnarly place to do a DIY.
This was even in a worse spot, dude. This was a different spot, and it was like so stupid, dude. Looking back, like the next day we were like aware, like let's skate this thing, dude. We're gonna shred, like we're gonna get so high up on this wall. Next day we come there, the thing's fucking gone, dude. Someone just took it away, bro, and destroyed it. And we're like, okay, whatever, dude. And then we got disheartened for like a year or so. And then, just got like super stoked on Polar Skate. Like, shout out. That's like a big influence in my life and skateboarding, I guess. Because Pontus was heavy, just like do it yourself, dude. If your life's on repeat, make some changes.
Did Pontus skate for Polar?
Yeah, he started Polar. So, yeah.
Wow,
super creative dude. Like, respect him.
And the origins of Polar?
I think he just started it as like a skate brand, dude. I'm not sure, but
but I mean like American.
Swedish, like in
company.
Malmo, yeah.
No wonder they got so much steez, dude.
Yeah, and then we just got into it like a year later again. Still stoked on this like DIY ethos, whatever. Yeah. And dude, from there we just built this thing, and it was rad, dude. Like we built this thing. Like my mom's a teacher. And teachers at the school would hit up my mom and be like, we saw your son carrying 2 bags of concrete next to the road. Like, what is he doing? Like, and my mom is just like, he's just, he and Liam are just building like a skate spot. Bro, my mom just owned it, dude. I respect her, dude. That's rad. She was just like, yeah, they're just building a skate spot, dude. Like, why are you stressing, dude?
Was your mom's down with the skating thing?
Bro, my mom is down with like
whatever you
most
do.
of the things I do. Yeah, dude, she's stoked because it's like, if I'm skating or running, I'm not like I don't know, causing trouble or like whatever, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, this
getting a criminal record.
Yeah, and it was gnarly. Thankfully, like we were school children when we did this because like at one stage, we would just build in broad daylight, dude. Just like wet concrete building.
You were young, dude. You can't get arrested when you're young.
And that almost happened, bro. The cops showed up the one day, dude, and like Liam has a hammer and a chisel, and he's like hammering concrete out of the floor to like, it's like a technique or whatever to get the concrete to go into the floor like seamlessly so it doesn't chip away. I'm like busy shaping. I always used to do the shaping. I don't know why. I just was stoked on it, bro. I was like a sculptor, maybe. I don't know. And I would always like be shaping. And then Liam was like hitting the, like basically just destroying the ground. And then these cops just pulled up, dude. And we were like, what do you do in that situation, dude? Because you can't like do anything, dude.
Exactly.
Because I had concrete on my hands. Like,
what
Liam's
the fuck
like,
are you going to do?
Dude, Liam's like hitting sparks out of the ground, bro. And the cops pulled up and they were like, what are you doing? And I was like, whatever, dude. I'm just going to own this. And I was like, we're building like a ramp, dude. We're building like a skate ramp to skate. And then, dude, thankfully, this guy was like really cool about it. He actually
understood a bit.
Yeah, he compared it to this scenario where there were these tourists who painted some building, like I suppose street art, and did like this cool mural. And he was sad that he had to arrest them because what they were doing was so beautiful, you know.
Wow.
And he understood that we were just trying to make like another spot, dude. And he understood that skating can have like a positive influence on people's lives, and like building spots is a good thing, you know. So
yeah, definitely.
yeah, like, dude, thank God we didn't get a bad cop that day. You know what I mean? Like, we would have been, I don't know. My mom would have been.
You have bad luck with the cops.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. I don't know why, dude. I always bump into them,
You're
bro.
such a good dude, but you have such bad luck with
I don't
cops,
know,
dude.
Yeah, like, yeah, dude. I don't know.
I wonder what it is. Like, maybe
Yeah.
you were in the wrong, like, part of town at the wrong...
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah,
like that.
skating, dude. You're
And
always
then
in the
you had
wrong
a
part of town,
skateboard in
bro.
your hand. I mean, we've all been in this situation. Steven, I know you've been arrested, dude. I know you've spent time in the chuki because you skateboard, dude.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. It's like, it's that same thing of like skating just being so different, dude. And like,
Yeah.
not so different. I don't want to be like cliche or whatever,
Yeah.
but it is like, dude, it's a whole different way of seeing something, dude. Like,
Yeah.
yeah. I
For
don't know.
damn sure, dude. I think for me, it's interesting to see how far skateboarding has come. It's interesting to see that skateboarding went from borderline fucking criminal activity to an Olympic event.
Yeah.
I mean, we're in 2020 now. Literally, let's say a good 15 to 20 years ago, it was still pretty frowned upon. I mean, I come from like a very small farming community in the West Coast, and we were seen as vandalists. We had
Yeah.
a reputation before these people even got to know us. We already had a reputation of being like a kind of a vandalistic
Yeah.
movement and not giving a fuck about anything. But
But that's skating. Like, that's like so cool about it.
yeah.
It's like, oh, you destroyed this ledge of my business, and it's like, dude, why do you care about this ledge of this business that you don't even start it, dude? You're just like a workhorse, and I'm just skating, bro. Like, I'm just doing what I'm supposed to do, and you care about this thing that's not even.
Yeah,
You
the
know, and
ultimate skater's psyche, dude.
Yeah,
like,
but it's also like, I try to respect. I don't want to be a bad guy, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
there's
Like,
a thin line. There's a thin
Yeah,
line
yeah.
between like being a real idiot, but when you are younger, and I think to a certain extent, it's good to abuse that ability to just skate wherever
Exactly,
you feel like
dude, yeah.
skating and experiencing that freedom, because when you grow up in a place where there's not a lot happening around you, that's a really freeing experience, as
Yeah.
fucked up as it might sound.
it is. though.
And I think only I think maybe even only skaters would understand that concept. But it's really an art form and like a form of like physical exertion where you can express yourself. You
Yeah,
know?
dude. I think, dude, to me, like, yeah, skating is so many things, dude. You know, it's like definitely like an outlook or whatever.
Yeah.
It changes the way you see the world for real, and yeah, like you can get really sucked into it and really delusional too. But it's cool. Like, it's really fun, dude. Like, I wish everyone could pick up a skateboard, you know, and just like
Yeah.
surpass the level of like falling all the time and like having that feeling of going fast, dude. Like the board is shaking, your trucks are wobbling, dude, and you're like, oh, this could be gnarly, dude. Like, I could whatever, like, you know.
Yeah, but I find that the sense of satisfaction from,
Yeah.
let's say, bombing a hill and like you feel the wheels wobbling and surviving that.
Yeah.
There's a sense of satisfaction in that's undescribable, you know, and it was achieved by doing something so simplistic at the end of the
it's
day, you
dude,
know.
it's like meditation, dude. Because you just
It is
I mean,
really like meditation.
like, I don't know how people would feel about me saying this, but I mean, like, in the greater scheme of things, like, it's pretty insignificant, skating. It's like a children's toy or whatever, dude. But like, you can really, and I don't want to say find yourself in skating, but you can really like learn a lot about yourself and like learn to spend time with yourself in skating, you know.
Yeah.
Like, you'll see people doing like trying the same trick for 3 hours, bro. Like, why are you doing that, dude? There's no logical explanation, you know. But like, when you do get the trick, it's like,
The best feeling.
bro, it's like you're the man, dude. It's like the best feeling.
It's the
And not
best
even
feeling,
that, bro.
dude.
It's like, it doesn't even matter what other people are doing, you know. And if it mattered what other people thought of like what you were doing, then like you probably wouldn't skate because people are doing such gnarly things these days, dude. You know what I mean?
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
So yeah, I don't know, skating. It's great.
Who is your favorite skateboarder?
You, bro.
Does that even exist? Is that even like a legit question?
Bro.
It's like asking who is your favorite band.
Yeah.
You can name a few names. You can
Yeah.
name a few names.
Name a few names, bro. I don't even know if I can name a few names, you know, like, I don't know, it changes all the time and I'm like stoked, and there's like elements of skating and the way people skate that like really stoke me out, dude. But yeah, I'd probably say, dude, when I was like, because I'm kind of slowing down in the skating, obviously, because I hurt my back. But bro, Bobby DeKeyser, like, I never used to understand him. I never used to really dig him because he just looked angry. But I don't think he's that angry, dude. And then, dude, I just grew up and I was like, bro, this is so beautiful what this man is doing on a skateboard, bro. Like, yeah, it just, I don't know. And I got into like manuals and also like switch manies, dude. I was like, dude, switch mani is such a beautiful trick. It's like this perfect, like, display of like vulnerability almost, you know, that I dig in skating, where it's not like this perfect clean like thing. It's like, oh, like maybe a little bit sketchy, and you see like this moment where he could lose it all and his foot like just tweaks a little and like pushes that board a millimeter, and you're like, oh, what, dude, you know? I don't know, dude. And then also like there's GX1000, dude, and those dudes are living skating like it's
San Francisco,
yo, bro, I don't know, dude. I don't even know how to put that into words, dude. What
the San Francisco homies, the GX homies are really gnarly. I know that some of them die sometimes too. Bro, that's how gnarly it fucking gets.
It's gnarly, dude, but it's like, dude, I think, I don't know, it's like, it's kind of whatever, maybe, okay, I'm not going to speak for every skater, but like, it's being like the ultimate skater, dude. I don't know, because they just like, yeah, dude, I don't even know. They're just like on another thing, and they're like, skating means so much to them, dude.
There's
and
so
I respect
many of
it,
them,
bro. Yeah.
There's so many of them.
Yeah.
Like the GX1000 crew. What really intrigued me by that like skating crew is the fact that they seem to have so much control over that board when they're bombing like hills, and they work tricks into the like
dude,
like going down those fucking hills.
Dude, the lines that those dudes are seeing are not like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking at things completely different.
They've adjusted to the environment,
bro. And if you look at what obviously, so like Peace Spliff passed away, but like if you look at the things that he was saying and like his views on skating and life, dude, I was like, wow, dude, this dude is like, yeah, bro, like he's onto something, dude. You know, I don't know. I really digged it, dude, and I got into it for a long time.
Do you know what Peace Spliff's name? What's Peace Spliff's name?
Yo, bro, it's embarrassing that I don't know. I feel like it was Sean Pablo, dude, maybe.
Yeah, I also, like, I know the name. It's on the tip of my tongue, but I also just know him as Peace Spliff, you know?
It's an
like
Instagram
every graffiti
dude.
thing you see, every like memorial of that dude you see is Peace Spliff.
Like huge rollers, dude. It's sick, yeah.
Man had like a huge impact on the
For
scene,
real, dude, because he lived it, you know.
Pablo Ramirez.
Yo, bro, how's this guy Sean Pablo, bro? What an idiot. You
dude,
see what I mean?
It happens, dude. It happens. Fuck, I couldn't even remember his name, you know.
Yeah.
Money, like, one thing that really, we went through a phase where it basically, I know it consumed you and Liam Brook, but you went through a phase where we were fishing a lot, dude.
We were fishing, bro. We were fishing, dog.
Catching groot galjoene
and you know what
stuff,
that is?
dude.
That's so funny because, like, I don't know, dude. I don't vibe the fishing culture, dude.
What?
The culture of like coming home smelling bad, bro. And you know, getting sunburned, bro, beyond recognition, dude. I did that for surfing, dude, but not for fishing, bro. I'm not into fishing, bro. I'm into catching fish and like having a good time with the homies. You know what I mean? And it's like, the thing is, dude, when you make the transition from skating with skaters and hanging out with skaters and doing other things that aren't skating but like skating, you know what I mean? Like, so, yo, bro, Liam and I will go fishing, dude, and we'll just get into it, dog. Like, we'll be like, it's like a session, dude. We're like calling people into things. You know what I'm saying? Like freaking out, dude. Like digging it, like. I don't know, bro. Like something changed, dog. When we went, I don't know, dude. I don't even know how. I don't even want to get. You know what I mean? Like I don't want to be known as a fisherman, bro, because I'm not a fisherman, dog. But like,
I just remember having the wildest experiences with that because you went to a shop and then somebody gave you a video
yeah, dude.
of a homie explaining like how you fish.
Dude, it was unreal, bro.
And
it was unreal. The fish these dudes were catching, bro. The fish, bro, and like, I'm not a fisherman, bro. Like, disclaimer, like, I'm not into smelling like pilchards, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
Sardine.
Yo, bro. Yes, see, but the fish that these guys were catching, bro, the dude would be like, yeah, I just hooked this prawn, like whatever, you know, like some fishing thing, and then he would cast with like one hand. He would like feel the fish bite the line with one hand, dude. One hand on the rod. I don't know if it's a technique or a flex, dude, but he would
well seasoned,
bro. He would
years
just
of experience.
He would lift this rod. And the biggest grunter would just like be on his line, bro. And me and Liam, dude. It like
Lost it.
It went from a thing of like the people around us while we were watching that DVD.
Yeah.
They were like, "Oh, you guys are like, what are you guys doing? You're watching fishing, bro. Like, grow up, dude." Everyone was around the TV, bro. Everyone was watching these guys catching fish, dude. You know what I'm saying? And if I see something like that, dude, I'm like, I can catch these fish, dude. Let me catch these fish, bro. I never caught those fish. You know what I'm saying? And now Liam's got it. I'm like, oh, whatever, dude. But it's beautiful, dude.
I remember Liam Brook putting so much pressure on me to watch that video. Like he just wanted me to come over to watch that video.
It's a life-changing experience, dude.
Dude, fishing is an amazing experience. I think let's take it back to like a primitive way of living as well.
Yeah.
I think if I had no means of buying food from a supermarket, I would most likely consider eating from the land, you know, eating from the sea. And I would fucking fish, dude. I would like utilize that skill to the max. And I guess there's a lot of negative things to it as well, especially in the modern age where we like overfishing, and I'm hearing stuff about eating too much fish causing stuff like mercury poisoning, you know.
It's gnarly.
So sometimes it is probably better just going out there with the mana and just maybe throwing the fish back at the end of the day.
Catch and release, bro. You know, that's a good thing actually to talk about. Is like I'm all like, oh, I'm not a fisherman, bro. You know, I don't have big calves or whatever. But like it definitely changed my life. You know, like I caught So December we were in Port Alfred. I caught like a massive fish, dude. I'm pretty proud of it. And then
what did you catch?
Like a pretty big spotted grunter. Okay. Like, and it was just like, it was
14 kgs.
Nah. I think it's probably chilled, bro. Like it's probably chilled in respect of fishermen. But I was like, dude, I'm not a fisherman, and I just caught this huge fish, bro. And it's like alive and it's real, you know. And it was like, also like when I got off the boat, me and Liam, we were on this little kayak, bro. I got off the boat, bro, and like all of the people just gathered around and they were like, holy shit, like how did this guy catch this fish, bro? And I was just like a Euro for like 30 minutes and I was like, yo, this is cool, dude.
That's the thing, it gives you mad street
exactly,
cred,
bro.
dude.
Like local legend, dude. Local legend.
You rock up there with a mass of fish, street cred right there.
Bro,
free
like,
beer.
Okay, yeah, the fisherman, bro. Meanwhile, it's just me and Liam, you know, like on some shit, dude.
Yeah.
But and then I killed that fish, dude. And I looked in its eyes and it was alive, dude. It was so beautiful. And then I killed it. I had to kill it. What? Bro, yeah. And so this is how it changed my life, fishing, bro. You know?
And I hear you.
And then from there, dude, I just went like vegetarian actually, dude. Which is pretty gnarly, but like I realized that like, dude, there are some things that are really out of line in your life. Like you bummed about killing this fish, but you'll eat meat like in a heartbeat, you know, and you're not like balanced, you know. I don't know, there's like some imbalances, dude, and you're like kind of a hypocrite if you can't look this beautiful fish in the eye and kill it and then fry it.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like there's definitely I think any normal human being would feel a sense of sensitivity towards that when you're taking something's life. I mean, it's a big call to make at the end of the day. Yeah. So that make you switch over to
the veg, bro.
the vegetarian lifestyle.
Yeah. But I think, I don't really tell people about that either, you know, but just because we're on the topic of fishing, but like, because people just get weird about it, you know, and they're like, oh, vegetarian, dude. Obviously, you had to tell us. Like, it's really weird, dude. But yeah, dude, I don't know. It was really interesting. And
the vegetarian lifestyle and the vegan lifestyle really throws some homies off guard, you know. It really confuses some people. I think it's getting better. I think a lot of people are adjusting and maybe just accepting the fact that there's like different genres of eating these days.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, and it's like people will be offended by it, and I'm like, dude, it's not your prerogative, bro. Stay in your lane, dude.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And it boils down to respect, you know. I think everybody should have their free way of thinking and deciding what they want to eat. For me, I did like vegan, vegetarian, pescatarian lifestyle thing for 2 years. Basically starting out as vegan, converging to vegetarian, and then at the end at least adding some fish to the mix, you know.
Dude.
And by the beginning of 2020, I switched back to meat because I reached the point where I was getting so fucking fat that I had to make a call, dude. Like that fucking lifestyle of trying to convince myself that I want to eat healthy, and like in all respects said, like, to me, killing of animals is a gnarly thing, right? And if you do it in a commercial scale, fuck you. But if you do it and you do it in a civilized, calculated manner, and you utilize that whole animal to eat from that animal, I'm down with that, dude. And that's where I find myself now. And with the thing that counted against me with the vegan and vegetarian lifestyle is that when I would go to work, a quick way for me to find food would be to go to Steers or KFC or McDonald's, and I would just buy chips, dude. I would just buy like fries, and that would be the best thing. And I would find myself doing that 3 or 4 times a week. Yeah. So I had to make the call. I mean, my health was suffering because of this. So I had to take a step back, dude. But look, listen, on the topic of eating and McDonald's and stuff, we've got some fries going outside. And I think let's take a break and then we bring it back. Away. Part 2. Parma Deux Part 2. Munro Munnik. What up, player?
Yeah. Still, dude. Still out here.
We haven't eaten yet, dude.
We haven't, bro.
Epic fail.
You know what this reminds me of, dude?
Yeah.
The Bavians, bro, where we try to braai donuts, dude. This is a disclaimer. Don't do that. It doesn't work. It tastes so bad, bro.
Oh, Steven, this is for real, dude. Don't braai donuts. We really fucked it. But we've got the camping curse, dude.
We do have the camping curse, bro.
Camping curse is a real thing. We seem to go on camping missions, and then between me and Munro, somebody gets sick. We both get sick.
Next level sick, bro. Like, sick, cool, bro. But like sick when you come back, like
we've got
3
a disease.
kilograms lighter, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
so
man, dude.
We were camping in Bavians, and we are like heavily into braaiing. So obviously all South Africans know what braaiing is, but it's basically barbecuing. And I think braaiing is unique to the fact that it uses wood in a lot of cases.
Yeah.
I think so.
I don't know, dude.
That's my take on it.
Yeah.
And one night we decided that we are going to barbecue or braai donuts. And we got fucking sick.
Bro, like, why though, dude?
We got so sick. So I woke up at like 2-3 o'clock. 3 o'clock at Devil's Hour, and something was wrong.
Bro,
so things changed for me, brother. And I had to go to like do the whole routine. And it's funny. I had a vasovagal attack earlier today, and I think when I got sick that night at Bavians, I also had a vasovagal attack. So a vasovagal attack is basically where you start sweating profusely, you start turning hot, you start losing you don't lose consciousness, but to a certain extent you start losing like control a little bit. And that night I got a fucking vasovagal attack while I was sitting on the toilet trying to throw up and shit at the same time.
Dude, it was too
Worst
hard.
experience, dude.
Bro,
I
woke
still
up.
dig camping though.
Yeah, bro, camping. Sick. I woke up, dude. Me and Liam decided to sleep under the stars that night, bro. And
Real men.
dude, I woke up with like all of these campsite dogs with me, and I just knew, bro. As you say, dude, as Karl Myers actually says, things have changed for me, brother. It was another world, dude. It was another world.
What do you mean campsite dogs?
Like, I think it was the local dogs, dude. The local yokel dogs, dude. They were just pulled in, dude, because we didn't have a tent. We just slept like under the stars, bro.
So you woke up to dogs next to you.
Yeah, like full on cuddling, spooning, dude. It was sick.
Why didn't we see them earlier in the day? Were they there?
Night dogs, bro. Night dogs, dude. I don't know. They
that's
chill.
scary.
They chill Kudikaya, bro. They chill in the waterfall in the day, bro.
They live underwater.
Leisure dogs.
They live underwater.
Yeah, dude.
But my girlfriend almost drowned that day in one of those
gnarly,
pools,
bro.
right? While we were going full bear grylls, or I was at least going full
Bro,
bear
Liam
grylls.
and I were just trying to keep up, dude. For real.
Yeah.
And Liam's tall.
Liam is very tall. That man takes, for every step we take, he
doesn't even step, bro.
He doesn't really step. He basically transports. He moves forward in time. He doesn't really walk.
He doesn't walk, bro. He doesn't have a footprint, dog.
That's a one tall man.
Yeah.
Do you think Frank is taller than Liam?
I don't know, bro. I don't want to get into that. You know, some people.
It can turn into a debate.
I don't know
dude.
how they are about it, but some people get weird about being tall and stuff, dude. You know.
So Liam told me that when they were younger, they did martial arts. I think they did karate or something, and he said they used to fuck people up in karate. I would pay money to see that.
I wouldn't fight Liam, dog.
I would also, I feel safe around that, homie. I think that we are really in a good position, especially if we're sober and we get into a fight. I think Liam would be
back us.
knight in shining armor, you know?
Yeah.
The B team. The motherfucking B team.
The B team, dude.
The one and only
What
B
about
team. Tell me about the B team, dude. Where,
The B team, dude.
when, how, why?
Bro, the B team is all of my homies, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like all my closest homies, bro.
Straight up.
I feel like everyone loves everyone. Everyone's told each other that they love everyone on that group, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like a group of dudes. Everyone is saying they love each other. It's beautiful, dude. So I just had to get out the way. Get out the way. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of love.
Respect.
But dude, B team, bro. I don't even know. Like I'll run you through where it started, bro. It started probably summer of 2016 until the summer of 2017.
Pre-COVID.
Yeah, different times, dude. But bro, I would say the sun didn't set that whole summer, dude. That whole year was just a summer, dude. The only time the sun set was when Gio was having a pizza night and when Skelly Coast was playing. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Oh, yeah.
All the homies, dude. Things just changed. John Jones was in town. Gio was in town. Liam was here. Obviously, he left now. You were in town. I was there, dude. And
it's only me and you left, player.
yeah, dude. Cape Town, bro. We went on a Cape Town trip. Things changed, dude. The boys just got so tight. You know what I'm saying? Like, we realized Stevie was there, dude. You were in the car, dog. Steven's our sound guy, if you're wondering.
You had to drive them.
Oh, Steve, dude. Yeah, with Steve, bro, we tried to put the Pajero, in cruise control in reverse, bro. Remember? It doesn't work. Don't try it. But,
driving the Pajero in reverse in cruise control.
yeah, it doesn't go in though.
That is fucking genius.
Yeah, we tried it. We were on the way. I don't even know, dude. We
should like write this down, dude. We should fucking make something of this, write it down so that people can start using it in the future.
Yeah, cruise control in reverse.
It's a real thing.
Yeah, it should be a thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's where a lot of things changed. The homies were like, whoa, like, this is really sick. We're on our own mission, you know? And I guess like BT means a lot, dude, to the homie, you know, and all the homies. I think it came from a really crazy place because like there's so many things that I have to talk about to even create like a context to understand B Team, you know what I'm saying? Like that same year, me and Liam got an element, which was like maybe a big deal. Actually, it was kind of a big deal, but
you got on element when you were still in high school, when you went
like
to
first
university.
year out, yeah. And dude, it was great, dude. It was really cool, but it did feel like all of a sudden a lot of people felt like we shouldn't be there, and that's whatever, dude. I don't know, you know.
It's always gonna fucking be like that.
Exactly, dude.
So
but it's cool,
what
you
the
know.
fuck ever.
And it's like. So that was there. A lot of people thought we shouldn't be there. We would rock up to parks and we'd be like, okay, dude, like now you have to like throw down. There's this thing like you can't be bad at skating because now you're representing someone else. You know what I mean? And I don't really dig that at all, dude. But I love like, dude, forever grateful for being on Element. Like that was great, dude. And that's like the craziest like experience probably for me because like. Dude, when I was a kid and I like looked at Element stuff, I was like, whoa, this is amazing. Like, I'm going to save up for like 6 months to get a deck. Like, there was
2 years.
Yeah, bro, you know what I mean? Like, there was times in my life when I like would take the grip tape off boards and put like Element grip tape on boards. And if you know what it is to like take grip tape off a board, like, wow, it's stupid. I was a kid, you know?
Yeah.
But yeah, so going back to B Team, like I felt like, okay, people feel like I shouldn't even be here, dude. Like, this thing, and like I didn't ask to be here, dude, but like would you say no? Like, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, like let's just ride this out, dude. And then this thing was gnarly, dude. Like people were always on my case, or not on my case, like no one ever said anything, you know, but I could tell that there was like some beef or whatever, you know. A lot of people felt like they should have been there, and maybe they should have, dude. But yeah, it was just a super weird vibe of like taking skating seriously all of a sudden, where at the time I had like athletics going, I had like cycling going, and I was like, I had these serious things in my life where I would like I would like diet, bro. I would like, you know, like really care, dude, I would say.
I remember.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then it's like, now you're going to skating, which is something you enjoy, and people are like, oh yeah, he's not that good. Like, he's not that good. He shouldn't be here. He's not that good. Whatever. Like, you know, and like, dude, I don't care, bro. Like, I don't care what you think, but like, it gets to someone, you know what I mean? Yeah. And I think a lot of the dudes also felt that, like, that sort of way, in some way of like people taking skating really seriously, dude. And it was kind of annoying because skating is this beautiful thing that you can actually just exist in, and you don't have to like prove anything to anyone, you know? Yeah. So then, yeah, B team was like, basically, dude, like, if you say you're in the B team, like, what does that mean? It means like you're not in the A team, dude. Straight up. And it's like, I don't care that I'm not in the A team, bro. Like, I love skating, dude. Like, straight up. Like, if I'm playing in the B team, I'm still gonna love skating, bro. I don't care about being in the A team, being first place, bro. Like, this for me is just skating, dude. It's something I love to do. Like, I don't care if you think I'm supposed to be this version of skating. I'm supposed to be able to do this stupid, like, trick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So it was just, like, a thing of everyone who loved skating. But, like, did their best, dude. Like, straight up, I was doing my best to skate, you know, as well as I could.
You could like, in a way, sense that this homie really cares about skateboarding.
Yeah, like, I love skating, bro. It changed my life, you know. And there's definitely been times when people have been like weird to me because I skate, and I'm being like, okay, fuck you, dude. I don't really care. Like, I'm gonna skate, and you're gonna work in the office, and like, I'm happy, dude. I'm doing my own thing, you know. So that's what B team was. It was like, we're gonna do our best, but like, we acknowledging that we are not the best. Like, we are not the A team, but like, dude, I love skating, and these are my homies. Like, this is the vibe. All of my homies feel this, dude. Like, we skaters, bro, and it's whatever, dude. Like, if you start a group of homies, or like you start a little like crew with your homies, like, that's cool, bro. You know what I mean? I heard exactly these kids. Mean, yeah, like, it's cool, dude. It's like skating, dude. You do your own thing. Like, That's the point of it, bro. If everyone did the same thing, it wouldn't be skating. It'd be lame. So yeah, that's. I don't want to get too too deep into it, but yeah, like just like people feeling like we should be doing something and whatever, like, but dude, like at the end of the day, we love skating, like straight up, you know, and we try our best, like we try to look good or whatever, you know, because that is skating. That's in the culture. Like you're always no one's gonna skate bad on purpose, you know. They're always gonna try their best.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I think it's cool, dude. It ended up being this thing of like I'm second, dude, whatever. Like, I don't care. Like, I love skating. You keep trying to meet your quota, bro. Like, you keep trying to do whatever trick, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you can also go to the office and then you can do that same thing that you're doing in skating where it's like, oh, I got this quota to make, dude. I have to sell this amount of something and then I'm good. Like, then I'm a salesman. Then I'm like, you know, it's like skating, bro. Like, why are you taking it so seriously, dude? Who cares? Like, this is skating.
Exactly, dude. I think sometimes I think that's how it is with everything in life, maybe, but there's a perception of how you got to see skateboarding, you know?
Yeah.
And the thing that I find that the B team offered me was that it created a way to really forget about the fact that I'm never going to fucking be a professional skateboarder. I'm never gonna reach.
But you're still gonna do it, dude, because you like skating. I fucking
love
bro.
it, dude.
Yeah.
I love skateboarding, and so that's the thing. That's like the multiple advantages of skateboarding is the fact that it gave me that advantage to motivate, to still skate, to have this factor where I have an opportunity to chat to homies, to find out more about skateboarding and the different aspects of that.
Yeah. And
then applying like your own sense of style and how you perceive skateboarding without feeling the pressure of who the fuck is out there. You know? So mad respect to the B team, dude.
That's like, the homies, dude.
There's an Instagram page.
Yeah, hit that up. It's cool.
What is it, dude?
It's the homies, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like skating. If you think skating is about skating, then that's cool, dude. But if you think it's just about skating, like, I'm gonna have to disagree, bro. Because to me, skating is about the people I've met and the people like I hang out with and the outlook I have on life and like whatever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of cooking on that page, bro. Why is there a lot of cooking on a skateboarding page? Exactly. Who cares, dude? It's skating, dude. Do what you want. And like, I don't know. Like, skating has given me so many like positives, dude, and like things to take away from it that like I would have never experienced, you know?
Yeah, we are the people that have the opportunity to experience skateboarding. I think we are truly blessed, dude.
Yeah,
I think we are really blessed, especially if you tapped into the bigger picture and even the smaller picture of skateboarding. If you understand the concept and thorough, like, it really forms a part of your personality after a while.
Yeah.
I'm very grateful for that fucking thing in my life, dude.
Yeah, I would, dude. I mean, like, to further go into it, like, yeah, we acknowledge that we, like, in the B team, dude. We're not in the A team, but at the same time, like, a story is me and Liam trying to 50-50 this hubba, dude. You know, thinking about it, planning, dude. Like, okay, like, the municipality has, like, what would you call it? Like, angle grinded these notches into this ledge so that you can't hit it. It's down these like 11 stairs. And
where is this?
I don't want to give away too much, but
they've legitly angle grinded like
so that people can't skate. It's probably like the first skate stop thing in PE, dude. But like,
skate stops are real.
And then the B team vibe is like, I'll call up Liam and I'll be like, dude, let's fill these skate stoppers with concrete so you can get that trick. And like 10 minutes later, he's outside my house. Everything's packed. We've got a trowel to like level the cement. Like, next moment, we in the rain, troweling concrete, like getting the spot sorted, bro. You know what I mean? Like, that's B team, dude. Like, we don't care that we're not in the first place, but like, we give a fuck about skating, straight up. Like, if you, I don't know how many days would be in the rain, bro, doing concrete, you know. It wasn't our plan, but it happened and we did it, and he got the clip, and I'm stoked, dude. Like, that's B-team, bro. That's my life. Those are my brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, dude.
So, yeah, straight up.
Yo, young Leezy, what a fucking operator, dude. I'm so fucking stoked on that kid. Dude, I'm stoked on both of you guys. I think, like, in the years I've gotten to know both of you, I've always been impressed with how young you are and that you have this outlook on life that's completely different from what I would perceive the average person your age is, you know?
Yeah,
and
I don't know, dude. If I look at like in high school, like I could have gone anyway, dude. But I'm stoked Liam pulled through to Pearson, bro. You know what I mean? Like, because from then on, dude, it was just like, yeah, sick. This dude gets me. I get him, dude. Like, we know what we're doing. Like, let's go, bro. Let's build some stuff. Let's sick, skate, dude. Like, I don't care what girls think about me, bro. I'm just gonna skate, dog. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't care about like what the things that you care about. Kind of mean nothing to me, bro. And it's cool, I respect you, but like, I'm stoked to have this person that I can do this shit with, and he gets it, dude. Otherwise, I would be on a completely different trip, I reckon.
Yeah. Both of you were prefects.
Hey, yeah, dude. Prefects, bro.
That must have been a jolt, dude. But I know, like, being a prefect comes with its own, like, benefits.
Yeah, dude.
Freedom, in a way, you know?
I don't know about freedom. It feels like you're supposed to be responsible, and I'm kind of the guy who's like, okay, you do you, dude, I'm gonna do me, you know, like, I don't really, like, if you're gonna get yourself into trouble, I'm sorry, dude, like, that's your decision, but like, I don't, like, should I influence your decisions, or like, you know what I mean, like, but yeah, whatever, prefects, it's cool, dude, I'm stoked I was a prefect or whatever. It was really cool, really fun experiencing things. The
prefect thing, were you guys prefects straight through high school, or how does Pearson's system work?
It's like, as when you're a matric, you can be like a prefect.
Okay. Same with my high school. It was also like that.
It was cool. Like, it was interesting, dude. Like, there's some stories, I guess I could tell.
Is your mom's also at Pearson?
My mom's at Pearson, bro. She taught me. And it's cool.
She gave you English?
Nah, she gave me bio, dude.
She gave you bio?
Yeah, it was cool. It was the best, dude.
Biology is the fucking shit.
Dude, you know I love bio, bro.
Dude,
it's like just to figure out
bro.
what's going on, like in life, actually, like how all of this is happening.
Stevie, do you dig bio?
Yeah.
Steve
digs maths, dude.
Yeah.
What about like science?
Yeah.
Science, yeah.
Alright, science was pretty tough for me, bro.
Hey, science was not a joy for me, I'll tell you that, bro.
Dude, I fucked up science so bad. Like,
science was not cool, bro.
I realized, like, I was studying science wrong. I was studying it wrong. I had to, like, I thought I had to go sit down with science. Is science, we're talking about, like, fysische wetenskappen now?
Physical science.
Physics. So we're talking specifically about physics now.
Yeah.
Here's the fucking secret with physics, right? I figured this out when I was like much older.
Oh, Mr. Muskia.
Physics is like maths. You don't fucking read the theory part. You exercise the equations. You go and you sit down. You exercise the different equations. And it was,
I never figured it out.
Dude, that's the thing. You got to, but the rules, you have to enforce the rules and you have to exercise those rules. And I wasn't good at that. I figured that out in maths in grade 11.
All mathematical based rules.
Yeah, but physics I never figured out. I only figured out after university that I should have. You know what happened? Like, I went to university. I went to first year dentistry, and we had physics. And chemistry, I was okay, and I kind of dig chemistry. There was this homie that gave us chemistry that was so good in giving chemistry, and he was such a character, right? But our physics lecturer didn't give a fuck, and I didn't tap into like the whole physics thing. So I failed. My first exam in university was physics, and I failed physics. And after that,
yeah, well, that's a gnarly car, bro. Whatever that is, dude, you know.
So I failed physics, and then I realized when I had to do the rewrite, it's not about reading through the theory.
Yeah.
It's about doing the equations. Like fucking Mr. Hindsight, dude.
So high school wasn't a big party for you?
I enjoyed high school, dude. High school was, if there's something I reminisce about, it's about like my high school days and the fact that I had amazing friends. I had like a very strong like group of friends that even when things were going rough in the other situations or other circumstances of my life, this like homies I had in school were like very solid. These were the same homies that introduced me to skateboarding, that introduced me to music, that introduced me to like a lifestyle where maybe money is not the most important thing in life, and maybe having an experience and like having this experience with another person is like maybe the more important thing to focus on, you know. So high school, primary school, I think that was probably like some of the best times in my life, dude. Like I remember catching on so much cuck through high school and primary school.
Yeah.
And having so many lachs about like what we did and the cuck we catched on.
Just with the homies, dude, yeah.
Dude,
I'd say.
Just with the flipping homies. So I appreciate that stuff, dude. I know, like, I think for you had that similar experience maybe with Liam, you know?
Yeah.
And like, for me, it was the similar experience with like the VVBB homies, where it was like me, Heinrich, Bernie, Ben, and Etienne.
All the homies, dude,
and we had like a solid crew, and we knew like each homie had each homie's back. And the even more like interesting thing about it was like each of us were different. Each of us was so different, but it's still each of us understood each other, and that like we just fed off that. Like we just fed off each other, like encouraging each other to do even more dumb shit the next time, you know?
Yeah.
So it was a good environment. I remember it was actually a really solid environment up until the age of 17. We never drank, we never smoked, we never fucking worried about like we didn't even worry about girls, dude. It was all about skateboarding.
Yeah.
It was all about like having an adventure. It was all about having like a jaw. It was all about having KFC on Fridays. Like that's what it was about, you know.
Yeah.
And and it benefited my life in the extent where it was those factors, but these homies were also like studying in school, you know, like these homies would throw down. I'm not sure. I don't think Ben and Heinrich studied that much, dude. But we would go home and we would actually like meet up to have like mathematic discussions.
That's gnarly. I wish I figured that out. You know, like Liam actually probably got me through matric, bro. Like
Same thing.
Solid, like taught me maths and physics at the. Yeah, my mom also taught me some science, bro. Shout out. But yeah, Liam, bro, that homie helped me out with the maths, dude.
Dude, Liam is next
He's a
level
maths
smart.
dude, bro. It's cool. But he's a cool guy too.
A few years ago, I was writing a MBT test with maths in it, and Liam was actually like schooling me on some
He'll
of the
disrespect maths, bro. He doesn't care about math, that guy, dude. No
Liam
respect for
fucks
maths,
maths,
that man,
dude.
bro.
He doesn't care about math.
He doesn't care about numbers, dude.
Yeah,
He'll work something out using letters, bro. He doesn't care, dude. He'll do it.
Dude, I have mad respect for that, homie. Manas, dude, I think on the last topic for the night is just music, dude.
Music. Yeah.
The
I
job
like
bless
music.
it. The gateway to, I think, all of us in here is like music, you know?
Yeah.
What is on the playlist at the moment?
On the playlist, bro. I don't even like to talk about the playlist, you know?
What?
Because, dude, I'll pull up at
You always
someone's-
send me the sickest tracks, though.
Yeah,
dude.
but I'll pull up at someone's house and they'll be like, play a song. And I'll be like, bro, where do I start, dude? Like, this is not a thing that I can play you a song and you're like, oh, he's that guy, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I listen to like a bit of everything, I would say. It's like, yeah, I don't know, like everything.
Do you have been like involved in like producing like your own music as well?
Oh yeah.
Chrome Swoosh, baby.
Chrome Swoosh, bro.
Yo.
That's me and Liam, you know. Yeah, dude, we kind of cancelled that project because what happened is, and this is another thing with me and the cops. I lived like 200 meters away from Liam. So during, I think it was level 5, I was like, okay, sick. Like, and Liam and I got onto this music trip and we were like, yo, dude, let's just mix some music. Just because we feel like, okay, the people mixing music in PE, I don't know if I vibe with it, dude. I don't know if I'm so stoked with it, bro. Actually, I didn't really care either. So let's just make our own music.
Yeah. Always a good solution.
Yeah, exactly. Like if you're unhappy, bro, do it yourself. You know what I mean? So yeah, we did it ourselves, and it's like, I don't know, it was cool. Okay, so back to the story.
Yeah.
I was walking from my house to Liam's house, bro, and I don't know what, bro. That dude was not stoked. I'm walking, and I don't know if anyone left the house in level 5, and I'm sorry that I did because it was irresponsible, and I understand that it was wrong, and I need to be more empathetic about people.
It is very debatable, that whole thing.
And so I leave the house, dude. I'm like, okay, sick. Let me go to Liam's house, which is like 200 meters away. This car rolls up, and I'm like, whatever. It's just like I think it was like a Passat or whatever. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna keep walking, dude. And this car goes past me, all of a sudden just like hits reverse, dude, and I hear like and it pulls up next to me, bro, and it's a cop, dude. It's an undercover cop, and he's like,
fuck,
where you going? And I'm like, I'm just going to my homie's house, like I need to get a flash drive, dude. And I didn't need to get a flash drive, we were gonna make some music. And he was like straight to the point. He was just like, do you want to go to jail, or do you want to pay a 3,000 rand fine? And I was like, dude, I live like 50 meters away from here. And I was like, dude, I can show you my house. Like, this is my house. Like, I'm not really, I don't know. It didn't really feel wrong because it's like so close, dude. And it's like, I don't know, dude. So yeah, bottom line, like he sent me home, and I never really got the confidence to walk to Liam's house again, you know? So then that was the end of Chrome Swoosh. But I will say it was cool, dude. Like, it was really crazy to be on the other end of making music. Like, I wouldn't say I'm very critical. I may be critical. I judge music. I mean, everyone judges music. They're like, this is good. I like this. I'm going to listen to this. This sucks.
Exactly.
Like, get out of here, you know? But it opened me up to realizing, okay, people have taste, bro, whatever, you know, like people might not like this, dude, whatever. And I was like, okay, cool. Like, it's just me and Liam, Chrome Swoosh, bro, let's go. Like that, I'm still stoked on that name. I think it sounds cool, bro. Like, what is Chrome Swoosh, bro?
Oh man,
You know
I'm
what
so
I'm
proud of you, homies, bro.
And yeah, it was also really cool because we were just mixing like things that we liked. Like I mixed in one of these like design and Darby talks with any Archibald.
That's such a fucking sick idea.
Yeah, and
like,
I was
I'm
like,
slurring because I'm like, I have had too much to drink already.
I've had a beer.
I've had some Bezas.
Stellas.
Stellas.
Yeah, so that was our music career. But yeah, and then Skelly Coast, bro. I think in music, dude, in music, are we gonna talk about music and not talk about Skelly Coast? You know, dude, I only Skeleton Coast. If anyone wants to look up Skeleton Coast, bro, like Skeleton Coast, dude, like those guys changed my life, bro.
Skelly Coast, yes,
Skelly
dude.
Coast.
That was like a good 2 years, I think.
Touring with the band, bro. Me, I don't play an instrument, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but we had to bring you along, dude. It was like,
that's homies, bro.
we had to fucking do it. I mean, like the first Skelly Coast trip down to Cape Town was.
That's too hectic.
It was like a solid skate trip.
Yeah.
You went on swim trips. You went on like watching band trips. You went on chatting with like homies trips and like
Meeting girls, bro. I was like, I just skated through my teenage years and I never really met like many girls. And this is another story, is like we skated the whole day, bro. It was me, Gio, Justice was there.
Yep.
He was like our tour guide. Thank you, shout out. Steve was there. You were
Mad
there.
Pod, Jussie, Mad Pod,
Check it
that
out,
just
yeah.
came out.
That was gnarly.
Crazy.
Liam was there. Alabama Shakes. We listened to a lot of Alabama Shakes that time, bro.
It was still the fucking Alabama Shakes time, dude.
But anyways, we skate the whole day, bro. We skate from 11 until I don't know when.
yeah.
We go swim in the Newlands Lake.
Yeah.
We go skate again. No fucks given, bro.
Cape
Pull
Town.
Pull up to yours truly on Kloof, bro. I have salt lines in my new Element cap, bro. This thing looks like a crystal, dude. You know what I'm saying, dude? And I'm like chilling, whatever. This girl comes up to me, and she's like, "What's your name?" And I'm like, "Dude, I'm like 18."
Yeah, I was standing right next to you.
Yeah. Steve confirms it, but it was like Steve confirmed.
Steve, what the fuck were you doing there, dude?
This may have been a different girl. But,
Okay.
Dude, this girl was like beautiful, and she had a septum piercing, and I was like, yo, that is gnarly. When you come from
Wow.
PE, dog, you know what I'm saying? At the time.
Dude, Cape Town has beautiful people.
And cool people, like really cool people, like
Wow.
they know music, whatever. So anyways, I'm so shook. I don't even tell her my name, bro. Nothing, whatever, you know. Later that night, we go to bed, and I'm still buzzing. The homies are stoked, like basically talk to my first girl almost. And dude,
Ever.
we leave all of our stuff in the car. We wake up the next morning, everything is gone, bro. Everything is gone, dog. Bro, we lose our boards. I lost the Ray-Bans. I lost a denim jacket, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like, bruh, like, and from that day I was like, okay, don't trip, dude, like, whatever.
First night in Cape Town.
Stay in your lane, yeah.
We
But
had
it
a
was
wild
cool.
time. We had
That-
a wild fucking
That was the
time.
introduction to Cape Town, and I was like, okay, dude, like, wake up, bro. Take this thing.
Wake up, dude. 2016 and 2017 was a remarkably wild fucking time in my life.
Yeah, dude, I told you, the sun didn't set. Only on 2 times. The sun did not stop, bro. It was the endless summer. The whole year was summer, dude.
Do you remember Jeffrey?
I remember Jeffrey, dude. I remember Jeffrey.
We went I remember I basically forced my way onto the B team. And
No ways, dude.
I forced my way into the B team. And then homies went onto the first trip down to Cape Town.
Skate mission,
trip.
bro.
Yeah.
Solid.
Solid,
I brought 2 decks, dude. I don't know what I thought I was gonna do, but I brought 2 decks. If this thing snaps, I'm coming back, dude. I'll put this deck on and I will take this trick away from you, dude.
make a comeback.
Didn't
So
happen though.
we go on this epic mission down to Cape Town. I think it was like a solid week mission, and so it's me, Liam Brook, and Money driving down to Cape Town, and we stop just outside of Plate, and we rock up to this place we're staying for the night, this Airbnb spot.
I would recommend it.
Highly recommended. Next moment, a fucking deer rocks up to the front.
Reindeer. We meet a reindeer, bro.
I think there were a few. There were like 2 or 3
there
reindeers
was
on
a
that
whole
yacht.
squad, but Jeffrey was the most like educated, and he was cool. Like he was cool with people. He was
Dude.
He was a homie. I'm surprised he
Jeffrey-
didn't come to Cape Town with us.
Jeffrey bought a few bezos with
Dude, he brought the meat that night. You know what I'm saying? Like he was, bro. There was a stage. There was
Jeffrey brought the salad.
There was a stage in that night that we tried to get Jeffrey into the flat. Jeffrey full on came onto the patio, and I don't even think his horns would fit through the sliding door, to be honest. But like Jeffrey was coming, but he was like,
Where we tried to get him into the flat, we were playing that like Blade song so loud.
and it was a joke, dude. We're like, let's make this deer come into the flat. Like he's not gonna do this, bro. Jeffrey pulls up, he's coming into the flat, bro.
Fuck, dude.
Nah.
Highly recommend
Free
it.
my boy Jeff, dude.
I wish I could remember that. I think it's like I can't remember the name, but it's right outside of Pled, and like I also shouldn't say this, but like we really struggled getting out of the gate too. We shouldn't elaborate on that.
No, yeah, Jeffrey was cool though.
Yeah, Jeffrey was sick. Jeffrey really helped us with the gate too.
Yeah.
Jeffrey got us through that. Manas, it's been like a solid mission.
Sick.
Steven, our trusted sound guy, is getting tired. He has the sickest rig here
It's
I
rigged
have
up,
seen.
dude. It's intimidating.
Stevie is bringing back 2020, dude. The COVID revival. Away.
Yeah,
Bunnies, any last shout outs?
Too many people to shout out, you
For
know.
real.
But at the same time, not a lot of people. So I don't want anyone to get weird about it, so I won't mention names. But shout out to any of my friends. Shout out to anyone who like supported anything, like the B team post on Instagram or whatever. Like, yeah, I shout out to my mom, dude. Straight up, raised me. To some people, I don't know. She raised me right, I reckon. I don't know.
Definitely. Dude.
Yeah, semi-straight, dude. Childhood, crazy.
Biology.
Mom, solid mom, bro. Yeah, bio, dude. Let me sit with like two of like the coolest girls next to me in bio, and we would just like chat the whole of bio. You know, it was so sick.
Your mom set you up.
Nah, nothing like that. Like my mom's just rad, bro. She just knew those were my friends.
Your mom is cool, dude. Your mom is so cool.
Yeah.
Well, I think that concludes the first episode of like Parma Deux. I don't know where we're going from here. This was like a pilot episode. I think for now, I'll probably just upload the episode to YouTube and then we'll take it from there. Shout out to my boy, Steven Waters, who's been always sticking out even since the old
sound guy, bro.
Yeah, dude, the man himself, the Skeleton Kizzy days.
One more story.
Yeah.
Cape Town, 2016, 2019.
Yeah.
Stephen Waters with the boys. I think that was the hottest summer ever.
It was a hot boy summer.
It was a hot boy summer. There was a few hot boys, dude. I will say it straight up. We go to this place and we're getting pizzas. It's like $60 for a pizza and a glass of wine. I didn't really.
The place that closed down.
Yeah, dude. Rip.
That place was
so sick.
The ice, dude.
Yeah, Steve knows what I'm talking about. Never forgive action. So, anyways, we there. I don't drink at the time, so I was like, okay, Jules, you can have my glass of wine. Jules, Gio's girlfriend, fiance, shout out. I give her my wine. We've all drunk like a whole jug of water. The next jug of water comes. Steven puts his hand in this jug of water to put the ice in the wine. And I'm like, dude, this is a public water facility, bro. Like, how can you put your hands, dog, in the water, bro? We've been skating for like 8 hours and you're putting your hand in the water, bro. Bro, I leave that pizza place looking like a fucking raisin, dog. Dog, I was so dehydrated, bro.
Thanks to Stevie.
Yo, Steve, dude.
Dude, next time.
Shout out Steve, dude.
Dude, you're gonna have to give us a heads up. You're gonna have to give us a heads up.
Don't just put your fingers in like the water, bro.
You took your time with the water. I wanted it.
Bro, and we couldn't ask for another jug because it was like still full and we'd already had another jug, dude.
It takes so long with the water.
Bro.
Shame, bro. Homies, thank you so much. Shout out to the fucking B team. Mad respect, mad love.
That's the homies.
Shout out to the VVBV ear boys from day one.
Friedendal boys.
Yo,
I just hear stories, dude. I love it. I love to hear it. I watch all the movies, bro.
Yeah, dude.
It's crazy.
Those fucking movies, yo. We like when I'm looking at those movies, I'm like so stoked that we did. I'm so grateful that we had a camera to do it. Shout out to Flip and Steven, who have like gave mad creds to already. Shout out to my dog Ricky, Bobby. Shout out to my girlfriend Azelle Kruger. And shout out to the man himself, Munro Munnik.
Hey, dude, respect, bro. Thanks for having me,
Shot for the
dude.
chat,
I'm
dude.
glad you're doing this.
Oh, yeah, me. Chat soon. Much love, guys. Cheers.